Oh, Karon. You slick motherfucker, you. Your ass waited till like the last few episodes to start putting some shit in here to wake some shit up. But that was a smart ass move. I ain't even gonna hold you. And the shit that this episode was giving me when I was watching it, I could only imagine the level of fuck shit that this reunion about to be on. But anyway, let's jump into the shit. So the episode opens up with both Tay Anthony and one of the beneficiaries to, my will and shit, Quay. They end up meeting up at a park to have a conversation and stuff like that. So, they start talking or whatever. And Tay Anthony reveals that, he don't fuck with Blasian. Now I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? What do you mean you don't fuck with Blasian? I mean, in the last episode, it seemed like you hoes was like real cool. Like, what type of shit be transpiring for all this type of radical ass shifts and friendships and shit? Cause last I remember, bitch, y'all was sitting there talking about $20 glasses of wine and shit, and I can buy everybody drink here and all this other type of shit. Now y'all falling out, like, what the fuck? Tay Anthony was like, I don't fuck with Blasian because it seemed like, the people that I don't fuck with, he seems to gravitate towards them and befriend them and stuff like that. I'm like, this is the negative gay shit that I do not fucking like. But in the confessionals, Tay Anthony reveals to us that, Quay's been posting a lot of stuff on his social media in reference to depression and dealing and battling depression. And apparently Quay has been letting Tay Anthony know, like, bitch, you have not been there for me like that. And, besides Chris Hampton, aka Miss Beehive, and myself, we be the only motherfuckers that really be trying to facilitate shit and inspire and encourage hoes and diffuse all type of situations and shit. But y'all hoes never check up on me. And Tay is saying, I'm gonna take this moment right here to show that, hey, I really do appreciate you as a friend. Come to find out, Quay had went out of state to audition for a role, and he was pretty assured that, he was going to get this role. But apparently one of the producers of the project that, Quay was auditioning for wanted more for that. He wanted Quay to go ahead and sit his ass on that goddamn casting couch and suck on some casting director dick. And I mean, you do have some people out there that's like, if this part of the come up, bitch, they gonna motherfucker swallow the dick up. And then there are some individuals like Quay who was like, what, like, I got morals and values. Like, I want to be chosen, based on my talent. I don't want to be chosen on anything else besides that. And then Tay Anthony reveals that, he was in a situation where, his nudes were out there circulating around, and apparently someone saw them and said, well, I would love to do some work with you, whoop, whoop, de whoop. But they was like, I also want you to work this dick too. And Tay Anthony was like, that's not how it fucking works. So when he declined, that sexual invitation, then all of a sudden, bitch, oh, your news can't be associated with our brand. But he was like, yeah, bitch, but if I would have decided to go ahead and bust it wide open like I did in this goddamn nude, bitch, we wouldn't be having this conversation now, would we? And they continue to become a little bit more vulnerable with each other, which I really appreciate. I feel like us as black gay men, a lot of us are not really open and vocal about what's going on in our personal lives. So then Tay lets Quay know that, I also, I moved and stuff like that, but the devil always motherfucking trying me, bitch. It's like, goddamn, I'm just trying to make some motherfucking money, and it seemed like, goddamn, the Krusty Krab and them hoes over there keep taking away my goddamn business, bitch. I'm trying to motherfucking get the motherfucking bag. I can't. Motherfuckers ain't coming to the chum bucket like they used to, you know what I mean? He was trying to move in and have a little roommate situation with a friend of his, and that didn't fall through. And then the engine in his car went out, so it was like, goddamn, it's just so much stressful shit that I'm dealing with. But God has truly been very, very good to me. I was able to get my own place. I was able to get a brand new car, bitch, and all this type of stuff. And I think in that moment with him realizing how much that he has been through and how strong he really is, despite, people knowing who he is, but ain't nobody really trying to be a motherfucking friend for real, to be his own friend and to stand on his own 2 feet, 10 toes down. I think him actually accepting that kind of broke him down. And I mean, I could literally understand. And that's the one thing I think for a lot of us as gay men, we don't communicate for real. We don't know how to really become vulnerable. And I get it. It's scary to become vulnerable because from experience, a lot of us can attest to this, even myself. You can let your guard down and then someone comes in and completely just fucking wrecks shop. And now you're left dealing with these broken ass pieces and dealing with your feelings. But the problem is that we sit up here and we open ourselves up to the wrong people. And a lot of times we know this because we can see the red flags. But of course, we try to give people the benefit of the doubt, which is why you have to learn to love yourself so you can develop a stronger sense of discernment and really connect with individuals who are really going to have your back. And I honestly feel like Quay is a part of those individuals. Like I said, I've never seen anything or heard anything negative in reference to Quay. So I feel like him explaining that to Quay and sharing that with Quay was something very paramount. But I know this is a scripted ass show, and I know that we all seeing this shit, so I mean, it is what it is. But I do think that besides all that, that is a very good topic to discuss, and it kind of highlights, like I said, what happens in the LGBTQIA community, especially amongst us black gay men. And I don't know about y'all, but no shade, I feel like this last part was kind of staged, cause I'm sitting here thinking like, oh shit, Tay Anthony done broke down, he crying. I'm trying to look in this nigga eyes like, okay nigga, do I see any water residue, bitch? Do I see any, your nose red, your eyes red, like puffiness? Like I don't see nothing. This nigga trying so hard not to laugh. I said, oh okay, that's why they didn't go back to the goddamn chairs and shit when this nigga face was shown.
To kick it, but it gotta be on both parts, not just one, or not just me. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Quay, cause Quay a true motherfucking actor, cause that nigga was like, bitch, you can break character, girl. But I'm not finna. So darkness falls across the land known as Atlanta, Georgia. And we meet up once again with Tay Anthony, a good pussy bitch Cost, and my main nigga, Quay. Quay knocks on the door and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, shit, look at Tay Anthony's little apartment slash, community center thing. It look real nice. We're being informed that, Tay Anthony has decided to once again invite Darion over to, hopefully once and for fucking all, watch this goddamn beef situation that's going on, destroy this negative energy vibe. Y'all hoes know y'all friends and y'all love each other, bitch. Y'all just gonna try to fix this shit, and Quay is just there for moral support, which is why I'm so glad Quay was here, because the shit that happened in this goddamn scene, I'm like, if it had not been for Quay there, I don't think there would have been any resolution to any of this shit. So Tay Anthony is just catching Quay up on game, like, bitch, I invited this hoe over. I just need you to be here for moral support, do the mediator thing that you do, bitch, because you so good at that. You and the goddamn queen of snacks, Chris Hampton. So then Darion arrives. He comes in a little skeptical, like, okay, bitch, this is like the second or third time that you tried to have a conversation with me about some shit after I said I don't fuck with you. But, oh, this shit just annoying. But I'm gonna try once again, and hopefully, God, this time will hear a bitch's goddamn prayer about this shit and just hopefully leave this shit alone once and for all. So they sit down and begin to talk. Tay begins explaining, a little bit of his feelings, but it's kind of like on one. It's kind of like, I'm kind of vague about this shit. I'm kind of walking around this shit really. And Quay asks, like, nah, bitch, if we really about to heal and do this shit for real, bitch, we gonna have to turn this shit from 1 to 10. Darion, this hoe was over here crying and over here sad and depressed because y'all wasn't friends. And Tay Anthony was like, bitch, why the fuck you had to say all that type of bullshit or whatever? So Darion was like, look, the only issue that I have with you, Tay, is this. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how you trying to be my friend and act as if though, like, this whole money situation, she stole the money, didn't fucking happen. Like, that is what really irritates me. And see, once again, I'm brought back to what I said, in reference to the first scene. We need to communicate and express how we feel to other people, especially those who we feel and we know have wronged us. It's easy to be able to open up and to be more transparent about how you feel and have more of a substance in expressing how you feel when you're confiding in someone who is affirming your emotions and allowing you to have those emotions without any judgment, and they uplift and encourage and inspire you. It's easy to do it in that way. But another part of self-love and really walking in your grown shit that a lot of people tend to miss is that there is a level of accountability as well. That action holds weight to certain people, especially people who deem to call you a close fucking friend. And especially in the black gay community, we all have this, oh, that bitch can't read me, can't no bitch ever read me, can't no bitch ever shade me, I'm the baddest bitch, whoop whoop de whoop, all this other type of shit. But it's like, no, bitch, you do need someone to check you sometime. But there's a lot of hoes over here that's walking around as if though they shit don't stink. But unbeknownst to you, bitch, you over here smelling like 1,000 goddamn dirty ass Fleet bottles. And we don't know how to truly and genuinely apologize. Because when you truly and genuinely apologize and you're sorry about something, that shit is followed by a verb. It's followed by action. And a wise man once said, a genuine apology and repentance is shown through a changed behavior. And of course, Tay Anthony ass wasn't trying to change shit because the bitch didn't want to be accountable for nothing. So the bitch was saying slick shit like, girl, let me go ahead and start my goddamn car because I'm about to go. Which I'm trying to understand, why the fuck you starting your car if this your shit? Anyway, he proceeds to do the one thing that he said he wasn't gonna do, get the fuck up and leave. And at that time, Darion said, okay, bitch, well, once again, you hoes keep fucking with me. I told you, fuck you mean hoe, fuck you mean bitch, live acoustic unplugged version, part 2, right here, right now. He takes the water and throws it at Tay Anthony. Miraculously, 80% of the water got on him, 20% got on the floor, none got on motherfucking Tay. But to add for a dramatic effect, bitch, a spot did get on my neck. So I'm about to come in here and whoop your ass. God bless Quay. God bless Quay. God bless Quay. You are an awesome mediator. Appreciate you. That's why your ass is my fucking first husband. He tried to defuse the situation like, okay, bitch, wait a minute. Hold on, girl. You live here, okay? You live here. You just got this shit. Let's not fuck it up. These white people will call the cops on you. Let's not do that. And Darian like, yes, bitch, acoustic, bitch, MTV Unplugged edition, girl, the gay one. I'm on a table like, what, bitch? I heard that you was talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it. So, you know, Tay Anthony outside, I guess he taking a little breather or something. Quay comes in and starts talking to Darian like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, you all on tables and shit and you wasn't about to shake your derriere and your Darian, so like, what the fuck's going on? And then Darian does something that I truly have to commend him on. He started to explain and say, you know what? To be honest, I just got a lot of shit going on right now. I'm overwhelmed with things, whether it be, you know, personal or business-wise. And, you know, it was wrong for me to, you know, throw the drink at Tay, even though I'm the bitch that's over here wet and unhappy. That's a horrible fucking combination. But it was petty for me to do. It wasn't fucking right. And I do feel like I do owe him an apology for doing that. But at the same time, bitch, we gotta talk about accountability. This is once again something that we, especially in the black gay community, my black gay brothers, we gotta really get this shit together for real, for real. Self-love and self-healing is very fucking important. Because if you don't start dealing with the shit that you got going on internally, bitch, it will bleed into every other facet of your life. It will fuck up your friendships, your relationships. It will fuck up opportunities, all the other type of stuff. Because you're generating all that negative energy. You're gonna have to heal, bitch. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be the fight of your fucking life. Hell, that's what the fuck I went through. And I'm so glad I went through what I went through. Because now I'm in a much better place in my life. And I have nowhere else to go but up, bitch. Because I love myself, I'm gonna do all I can to uplift you guys and come back for you guys to help lift you up out of the trenches. But you have to do the same thing for other people. And the only way that's gonna fucking happen is if you deal with your own shit. Point blank, period. So Quay goes outside to check on Tay Anthony, brings Tay Anthony back in. They sit the fuck down. And Darian's like, look, bitch, okay, I'm sorry for what I did. It was wrong. I got a lot of shit going on or whatever. And of course, you know, Tay Anthony saying his slick shit. I'm like, oh shit, that Dion spirit didn't feel heavy on this hoe. So they sitting there, whatever. And Quay just sitting there, you know, high as fuck and shit, just looking at him like, yeah, you memorized your lines well. We rehearsed this earlier today, and you know them all. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh, I know I'm a good actor and a good director too. So Tay Anthony is like, oh, okay. And then they hug, and that was a genuine ass hug. Like, that really was a genuine hug. Cause I know how some of the gays hug, that fake ass, oh, hi, church hug shit. So now that everything is squashed, you know, Tay Anthony decides to invite Darian to his little, you know, pool get together, excluding my second husband, goddamn Blasian. But that's all right. That's okay. So it seems as if though things are good between Tay Anthony and Darian. Jesus on high. Please! Let's hope this is the last goddamn time we hear about this shit. So up comes the sun to help dry off Darian from that goddamn wet ass experience that he did to himself trying to get at Tay. The sun is rising and it's shining and it's bright. And I'm asking myself, Lord, your light is so abundant on today. Why is that? Then female Tay and Quay walk in together. And I said, oh Lord, now I understand. See, that's why the spirit of discernment is very, very imperative to your life. So they walked in and I'm like, damn, bitch, am I bisexual? I'm over here questioning myself like, bitch, do I really like niggas like that? So anyway, Quay shares with us that, you know, he doesn't really know Tay like that, but, you know, she seems to be a really, you know, dope, chill, down-to-earth person. And, you know, I kind of want to, you know, get to know her, you know, get my extrovert shit on. So they both sit down and both explain to each other, you know, what it is that they do. You know, Tay fine ass out here, you know, helping with the veneers and shit, and her lash line that she got going on and other business ventures. I'm like, yes, come through, Tay. And then Quay reveals that, you know, he's a jack of all the goddamn trades. Just not the trades on jack, bitch, but the jack of all trades. Nigga sing, dance, act, model, got his own dancing team, his own apparel line, and the nigga clocks in at a 9 to 5. Low-key, y'all hoes need to stop sleeping on motherfucking Quay. That nigga is husband fucking material, and I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say about it. Hoes can say, oh, you over here thirsty. No, I just see real shit and I acknowledge real shit. Whoever fucked Quay up, you was a dumbass bitch hoe and you deserve to go to hell. Any bitch who gets Quay is a lucky stanky ass motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Which is why Quay is my first husband. But anyway, you know, Tay starts to become a little bit more comfortable with Quay and decides to tell him, like, you know, I got this little situation with my friend Standy. Bitch, that's Estelle and Brandy mixed together, bitch. You gotta watch my previous episodes to catch that joke. And she's like, yeah, you know, and we had a little situation that happened in the bathroom, you know, ever since, you know, she was sitting there motherfucking playing with the man in the boat and shit. I just really been like, you know, sprung. But this old demonic, evil, revived, old ass hoe made new Tokyo Tony, bitch, came through with some fuck shit, and now I'm sitting here in this whole little triangle shit. Cause bitch, I'm gonna get my pussy ate too by her too. With the new veneers that she got on and shit as well, bitch. That bitch ain't gonna be the only bitch that's gonna be getting her shit snacked on like that by that particular hoe.
Girl, bitch, your girl is my girl is our girl too.
And speaking of a standy walks her ass in. I said, okay, then Estelle coming in with your motherfucking hair and shit. I said, okay, bitch. Talking about some, take me on a trip, I'd like to sit up in my room and then think about you. So, you know, Quay asked like, oh, it's my time to go. Oh shit, I forgot. Y'all ain't give me no cue or nothing. Y'all ain't say cut so I can get the fuck up on out of here. Damn. Shit, this is shit I learned on the lot. Y'all hoes need to get y'all shit together. So, you know, Standy sits down with Tay and they start talking or whatever. So Tay asks like, bitch, fuck this shit, girl. What's going on between you and you know, revived Tokyo Tony? Are y'all still something or whatever? Like, what's going on? So she's like, oh yeah, you know, she cool and everything. You know, she out of state doing what the fuck she need to do. Cause I brought her in, you know, on the team and stuff. And she actually gonna be living with us too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she gonna be coming in a few weeks. And I had to pause it. Cause I was like, wait a minute, bitch. I understand that this is your new bitch. You known this hoe for 2 weeks. You gonna bring this bitch not only into our shit as far as business, but bring her into our shit as far as friendship and pleasure. We going half on some shit. I feel like before you make a decision like bringing another motherfucking hoe into our shit that I barely don't know and I really don't fucking care for, and you fucking know this, I think it would have been smart for you to run this by me. But of course, the standy ass slick, she got that goddamn venom tongue. Pastor Wilson ain't got shit on this girl. So because she know her goddamn, her lickety lick flick split skills, she said this shit here.
Yeah, I know, but everything is just happening so fast, I don't really have time to tell you. And then I thought you kind of figured, cause shit, you know, you be around enough, but then again, maybe not.
So Tay, you know, she feels some type of way, but that pussy was thriving. So she was like, okay, is it gonna be goddamn threesomes in this goddamn high rise? Because if it is, just let me know, because that bitch ain't gonna be the only bitch that's gonna be having her legs all the way up in the goddamn air like this, bitch. What's the name of that one goddamn show back in the day, bitch? That one goddamn girl that would lay on the rug and tell time and shit? Girl, the bitch was like, girl, I'm about to order that goddamn rug and have that bitch do that goddamn episode on my goddamn ass, bitch. What you want? You want 12 in the 3, bitch, or do you want the goddamn 9 in the 3, bitch? Whatever you want, I'll give you this, bitch. So of course, Standy like, girl, you over here wilding out on some shit. Like, you over here, you acting up for the cameras? You out here trying to do some shit for the cameras, ain't you? And Tay like, bitch, I will motherfucking do some shit in front of this goddamn camera. Don't play with me. So of course, Standy like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and leave. So you know they over there flirting with each other and stuff. And Standy like, are you coming home tonight? And Tay like, you want me to come home tonight? So Tay like, bitch, I'm finna shoot my goddamn shot. So she ended up making out with old girl, and she walked away too like, oh bitch, I'm about to get my shit ate real good tonight. Oh bitch, I'm so happy, I can't wait.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down.
Catch up once again with Tay Anthony, Quay. We got Darion with a few of his friends or whatever, and Tay Anthony's like, you know, I'm having my little pool party or whatever, a little small get together, bitch, you know what I'm saying? And it was actually nice to be able to see everybody have fun. Like, of course, you know, we all like the drama, we all like the reading and the shades and the drag and all that stuff, but I like that this episode was balanced as well, like showing that, you know, despite the shit that we've been through, we can still have fun. We can still, you know, press past our egos and actually learn to enjoy each other. And I was just loving for this whole goddamn knockoff Destiny's Child, Dream Girls-esque Charlie's Angels ass shit that goddamn Quay, Tay Anthony, and Darion was doing. And I like the fact of them, you know, swimming and stuff like that or whatever. Now, had my ass been there, I don't know if I could do all that shit because I'm a short-ass motherfucker. I think me and Quay are probably the same height, I believe. Shit, I'd have been standing right there at the goddamn 4 foot like, y'all bitches is just gonna do all this shit and y'all not gonna include me. Y'all some horrible ass bitches. And I was sitting there thinking to myself like, you know, this is how usually some porn start off, especially if they have a good production company and have some money. Side note, Karon, let me just say this real quick. You have all the equipment you need. You got cameras, you got the editing software, all that stuff. Your ass low-key could be making some extra passive income residually, doing like a OnlyFans type video. Not saying you per se, but doing some shit like motherfucking Gemini Films After Dark. Boom, there you go. You a motherfucking Atlanta. You in the goddamn mecca of black gay niggas. And it's a whole bunch of niggas out here that's willing to sit up here and do some shit. Just imagine you being a visionary the way that you are and doing that shit in a porn situation. You would probably give some of these black porn production companies a run for their fucking money. Just some food for thought. You know, so now we're further on in the day and we're meeting again at Joe's, I don't know, it's a goddamn tavern or whatever. We back at the place where they filmed this shit at last time. And we discover that both Tay Anthony and BubzDaGawd have decided to meet up and talk, except they meet up and don't really fucking talk. They're both sitting there looking like deers in headlights, like, okay, like what the fuck, what's going on? All this other type of shit, just all type of confusion. And once again, oh my god, I feel like there's such a common theme with this particular episode. How the fuck you gonna call me to talk, but then we don't fucking talk? Like, what the fuck? Bitch, I'm wasting gas, money, time, effort, energy. I could be eating, I could be at home, motherfucking watching TV, getting my dick sucked. I could be doing something more valuable with my time than to be sitting up here having a conversation with somebody who don't want to fucking talk to me, but want to talk to me. So I guess what happened is that they both have decided that, bitch, we can be cordial. If I see you out in public, hi, but that's all it's gonna be. So once again, darkness falls across the land known as Georgia, and this time, this darkness is different. It's a different type of darkness. It's a darkness that is just there. It's just there. It's very unsettling. It's very uncomfortable. It just makes you feel some type of way. And I'm sitting here saying, okay, well, it was darkness the other night and it seemed okay. But this one feels different. Why? Shifu decides that she's going to bring her ass CP time to this whole little event. She's going to bring BubzDaGawd with her, which I don't understand why, because that's absolutely ridiculous. She explains to us that she's walking into the lion's den, but she doesn't want to walk into the lion's den by herself. Oh, I'm sorry, the lioness den, you know, because Tay Anthony is the one with the tail between his legs. But girl, you are the lion. You said you were the lion, correct? But yet you are the motherfucking lion that needs to walk into the lioness's den by yourself. See, a lion, if you know the hierarchy, male lion is the leader of the pack. Every other hoe respects this nigga. So much to the point to where it's like, bitch, you're the lioness. You go out there and get the food. I'ma sit my ass here, be lazy as fuck, eat the fruits of your goddamn labor as if though it was mine, and just do what the fuck I do. That's what it is. But see, I realize you're right. You are a lion, bitch, going in there. You're fucking Scar, okay? You're Scar from the goddamn Lion King, and we saw how the fuck that shit happened, Scar. Goddamn, even in lion form, even in your animality form, girl, you still are losing. Goddamn. Doesn't it feel bad? Tay Anthony sitting there saying, look, thank y'all hosts for showing up to a goddamn pool party that was fucking hours ago, you late bitches. CP time? Hell no. Some black people at least come toward the end of the shit. You hoes didn't even come to it at all. So like, what's the motherfucking problem? So Dion, of course, being the very skillful narcissist that he is, decides to put on his narcissistic charm, girl, by throwing shades and girl was at a gunshot and not in this neighborhood you live in, bitches. You claim it so grand or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, how are you gonna come to someone else shit and talk shit about them and they own goddamn shit? You not finna argue with me and my own motherfucking shit, bitch hoe. Are you kidding me? Bitch, you can talk and say all that shit you want to outside my goddamn residency. You can talk about all the gunshots, but girl, if there are gunshots, you better run to your car as quickly as possible. That's if your car is still there, since we're talking about my dangerous ass fucking neighborhood, girl. And if that's the case, who you gonna really be my friend then? Cause you gonna be knocking at the door like, bitch, let me in, bitch, please, I'm sorry, bitch, I'll take this bun off, bitch, just let me in. And my second husband, BubzDaGawd, is sitting here like, first of all, why the fuck did I even let Dion, the goddamn master of ceremony when it comes to goddamn bullshit, why did I allow him to bring me here to Tay Anthony's thing of all people? Because we obviously didn't get along with each other. I must have been really high or something like that or whatever. I don't fucking know. But I'm trying to figure out how long it's gonna take for my Uber to get here, because Dion's gonna get his ass motherfucking shanked, bitch, and I ain't got no time to be around any of this shit. Hold on, I have this shit even recording a little bit now. I'm still looking at this shit because I'm just trying to make sure I get all my shit together. I can't even watch the shit in its entirety without having to pause it, because Dion, you are saying some problematic ass shit. Now, if Tay Anthony would have came over there and would have slapped the fucking Shea Moisture into your goddamn bun, I'm pretty sure you would be singing a different tune. So then Dion reveals to, you know, BubzDaGawd that, you know, I got a little love interest thing going on, and unfortunately there's someone that we all mutually know that's involved with him as well. And BubzDaGawd like, okay, bitch, stop talking in circles, bitch. Like, who is this person? He reveals that it's Darion. Dion is over here explaining and saying, you know what, I don't know how to really approach him because, you know, we're not really cool like that or whatever, but you the motherfucking lion though, right? You the lion. I mean, surely old shaking derriere, your Darion, he can't do nothing But of course, you know that this nigga will always and forever be willing and ready at any moment to give a live acoustic MTV unplugged version of fuck you mean hoe, fuck you mean bitch, and you know this. And once again, because Darion is an individual who likes to fucking pop off. So apparently Dion feels some type of way because, you know, he's having a conversation with Blasian and Tay Anthony decides to interject because for one, you're not talking about this in confidence. You're talking about it in front of each other. And then on top of that, you're talking about this shit in my house. So if you want to have this conversation, y'all can go out to the car and talk about this. But bitch, if you go talk about shit in my house, bitch, I'm all ears. Girl, what happened? You said what? Who? But of course, once again, like I say, when you plant fuck you seeds, you reap fuck you flowers. And one of those flowers came sprouting up when Tay Anthony said, okay, bitch, well, since you hoes got a problem and feel some type of way about talking about situation in my shit and whatever, girl, let me go ahead and put some motherfucking flour in this gravy, bitch, as the plot thickens. So he decides to go ahead and call up motherfucking Darion. And Darion's like, bitch, I'm on my way the fuck over. That motherfucking hoe is there. Oh yeah, I'm on my way, bitch. Let me get this motherfucking Uber, bitch, because you know I ain't driving. Dion is sitting there like, girl, why did you do that? Oh my God, why would you put me on Front Street like that? You know I can't fight. You know the only thing that I can do with this mouth, because it ain't throwing on the dick, I can go ahead and read, but when it come down to actually scrapping and fighting and stuff, oh, I'm very white woman, bitch. Where's the manager? I got the Becky spirit right now, bitch. Where's Permit Patty at when you need the hoe? So Darion finally arrives. And of course, Dion is treading ever so lightly because once again, we know that Darion has a very short temper. Now, I'm pretty sure in Dion's head, the conversation would have went like this. Miss Darion, girl, if you don't sit your motherfucking ass down, your whole face is built like motherfucking Baby Shark, all that type of shit. And you talking about Darion, bitch, more like Dairy off, bitch. Your goddamn iTunes shit is off, bitch. Your goddamn chromosomes is off, bitch. You might want to pipe the fuck down, bitch, if you get your ass slapped, girl. Because I'm not the motherfucking bitch you want to play with, ho. Let's talk about facts, bitch. Your motherfucking nigga is now our nigga. Yes. Was I in bed with our nigga? Yes, the fuck I was, bitch, and you're pressed. And it's speaking of Darion, girl, your nigga love to see me shake my derriere in my goddamn Darion's, bitch, and he be sliding up in the shit every night, girl. And whatever motherfucking lube we have left, I'll make sure to splash some your way for that crusty ass bun on top of your head, bitch. Because guess what, girl? The trade, he's fucking mine. But in reality, it went a little bit more like this.
I ain't trying to shake your man. I promise you, I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, I'm finna go.
And Dion said, you know, well, if you're willing to walk away from that situation like that, then I don't think you deserve my friendship. I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck you trying to be friends with this nigga and he was talking to a nigga that you was interested in. I don't... Again, thank y'all so much for taking the time out to sit here and watch this ratchet ass review. Only God knows what's going to happen in reference to this whole goddamn reunion. And until the reunion, everybody, peace and motherfucking love. BubzDaGawd signing out.